Hello everyone, it's Mahid. We thought we would try something new, and we thought we would do a recording giving you a bit of background information for next week's topic. And the topic for workshop number 4 is Oceans and Law of the Sea, Sustainable Fisheries and Combating Piracy. Some of the issues that surround the topic are, and I shall flag them now and talk about them towards the end a bit more. Number 1, sustainable fisheries. How do we protect the fisheries? How do we establish sustainable levels of fishing? Number 2, the effect of marine resources towards combating climate change and the protection of marine resources around the world globally. Number 3, the resurgence of piracy in Africa, namely in Somalian waters. Number 4, Part 11 of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. That's UNCLOS. Now, as for the first two issues I flagged, they are mainly environmental issues. Now, what are these issues? These issues basically are about what level of consumption of fisheries should we have? How should we limit fishing? How should we establish sustainable levels of fishing? What would happen if we didn't? And as for the climate change point that I raised, what do we need to do in order to establish marine protection laws for our marine resources, and what we can do to protect these resources, and what implications it would have on climate change. The argument on piracy. We all know about what's been happening in the Somalian waters. There are a few issues that arise out of that point, namely a breach of international law. Now, for example, when a French vessel was taken over by Somalian pirates, they demanded a ransom. The French government paid that ransom, but it was a trap set by the French Navy, and they ended up going on to Somalian land and capturing the pirates and getting back the ransom. Now they also took back those pirates to France, and now they are being tried within the national borders of France. Now the issue there is that it is a breach of international law. It is a breach of the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Somalia for the French troops to actually land there. So that is a problem, and that is something that could be discussed next week. And finally, Part 11. Now that basically focuses on the International Seabed Authority, which was established by the UNCLOS. Now, what it says, Part 11 basically says that if there are resources found in waters that don't belong to your own, basically international waters, the excavations and minings of those resources can only be done by the ISA, the International Seabed Authority. The industrial world does not like this. They believe that an agency would not know what to do if it came across such a large amount of revenue, and that has been another issue that can be considered next week. And finally, the aim of the topic in question is to try and find consensus on resolving these issues. So once again, the workshop number 4 is going to be on the 13th of May. It's a Wednesday, as it always is, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye.